Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to be talking about the endgame of Anthem and everything we currently know about it. We will also discuss ways to improve Anthem's endgame, but before we start with today's video, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop a like on today's video. If we could get the video to 30 likes, I'd appreciate it a lot. You guys smashed the goal yesterday, so hopefully you can smash it today. If you are new around here, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications for more Anthem content. Also, if you guys are interested in winning a free copy of Anthem, check the link in the description, but for now, let's start today's video. So currently I can confirm at launch day the endgame will consist of 3 strongholds, legendary contracts and free play. But let's talk some more about these endgame activities. Firstly, I would like to talk about free play. Currently in the demo, free play is kinda boring in my opinion. However, what we have to remember is that we only have a very small portion of the map unlocked. I believe when the game launches and the map is fully playable, it will be a lot more fun and less tedious. Not to mention the Shaper Storm and public events that will be in the full game. For me, free play doesn't encourage me into playing the game and keep me wanting to play more. However, I can see why they have made free play a big endgame activity. It is mainly for the solo players because it does allow them to get high end gear without having to team up. But let me know what your guys' opinion is on that down in the comment section. But like I said, for me, free play is good, don't get me wrong, however it's just a little bit tedious. I never really liked free play or patrol on Destiny, and while playing the demo I've enjoyed it, however I want something more bigger and better. But a lot of you guys do actually like free play, and don't get me wrong, I do like exploring the world and all that. Now there is a rumour going around that raids will be in the game at launch, however I can confirm that this isn't the case. BioWare have said that they will be adding raids, but they won't be in the game at launch. They didn't say whether these raids will be free or not, so I presume there will be a DLC which we have to purchase, which I don't mind as long as the raid is worth the money. Now what I mean by this is don't make a raid that's really easy to do, make it hard. I want something that's going to take a while to complete and only a few people can complete it, so that there are high-end gear. So they do really need to work on this. I wouldn't rush actually publishing these raids. Make sure they are good, make sure they are team based where you have to work as a team. Now a good game that has done this is Destiny, and I can see them copying a few features from Destiny on how it actually works and all that with the teamwork, so I do expect it to be very similar to Destiny. But then again, I don't really mind that because most of the raids in Destiny are really good. However, there is the odd exception which aren't really good, but we won't get into that any further. The next big feature that we are going to be talking about is the strongholds. Currently we have one in the demo, which is a Tyrant Mine. I really enjoyed playing this stronghold in the demo, and I didn't mind playing it over and over again for better loot. But guys, BioWare have confirmed that there are going to be only 3 strongholds in the game, so we've only had 1, so there is only another 2. Now in my opinion, I don't think this is enough, to be honest. I think they should have done at least 5 strongholds. But what we've got to take into consideration, guys, is the difficulties. Now obviously there's going to be a lot of difficulties in Anthem, and they are very challenging, especially the last ones where it is Grandmaster 1, 2 and 3. That's going to be really hard to complete even when you do have some of the high-end gear, so it is going to be a grind. People that did actually get to play early have said it takes around about an hour and a half just to complete it, and that's on Grandmaster 1 with some of the better gear. So Grandmaster 3 is going to be a real challenge for a lot of us, so some of them may even take 3 hours to complete, especially on Grandmaster 3 if you don't have a successful team or there's a few people slacking, not knowing what to do. It can be quite challenging. However, that is the main reason why there is matchmaking, but hopefully once there are tutorials on YouTube, stuff like that, the best gear, once we know exactly what the best setup is, it shouldn't be too hard. Now the reason why I believe 3 strongholds isn't enough is because you're obviously going to be doing the same thing over and over again, which I don't mind because that is what the game is basically about. A lot of people are complaining, oh it's the same stuff over and over again, but it is a looter shooter. That's what you've got to remember, guys. You are grinding for that better gear. Now you may do the stronghold 100 times and you may not get the weapon you're going for, but that is what keeps you guys playing for the end game. So in my opinion the strongholds are good, however I would have just added 1 or 2 more, but let me know what you guys think of that down in the comment section below. Now the final bit of endgame content that we do know about is going to be legendary contracts. Now we know these contracts will be ways to get legendaries, which in my opinion is a good feature, and these contracts change every time you do one, so you're not completing the same objectives over and over again. Now in my opinion this is good because it will keep you grinding for more gear. Now we haven't really had too much information on the gear that do come in legendary contracts. We're not sure whether there's going to be certain gear or you can actually obtain all legendary gear from these contracts. I could presume that there are going to be certain like elements to this, so I believe that there won't be all the gear you can unlock. I think it will be only some, but let me know what you guys think of that. Now these legendary contracts do seem quite hard to actually obtain and actually do. Hopefully they do make them challenging and not easy, because I do like a grind, and obviously if they make these contracts easy so that anyone can get them, then there's going to be a lot of people that do have most of the gear pretty easy and within the first few months of the game. Hopefully they make Anthem a game where the gear takes a long time to get. Now that is pretty much all the things that have been confirmed as the end game. However, I do want to discuss finally how we can actually improve the end game in my opinion. Now we're going to go on some things that I've touched upon briefly, and we're going to add some more things to it right now. So for the strongholds, I believe they should add a few more, probably 2 in my opinion. If there was 5, that'd probably be the best amount for me, and probably the best amount for a lot of people, because obviously 3 is a decent amount. However, if you're doing 3 objectives, 3 missions over and over again, it can be quite tedious. Not only that, there's not stronghold specific loot. I believe if there was that, it would give that element of a grind, but don't make the chances of actually getting this gear really easy. Make it hard to make sure you keep coming back and trying to get that weapon. If you want to get a weapon, you want it to be one that no one else has really got, and that is a big feature. That's why I love Destiny, because they had some weapons you'd do a raid for weeks and you'll never get it, and then one time you get it, not many people have got it, so you can show off. And that is a big feature of why I like Destiny and the looter shooters like Borderlands, stuff like that. Make sure the weapons, you do have a weapon that stands out from the rest and that is hard to obtain but a lot of people want. Now I did forget to tell you this guys, but I have just realised and I have just seen it again, so I thought I'd put this in at the end of the video. There are going to be leaderboards in Anthem. We're not sure how the leaderboards will work. A lot of people are speculating it's going to be the fastest timed strongholds, stuff like that, so speed runs on strongholds. They're probably going to have one for kills, revives. I can imagine it's just going to be like a general leaderboard. Now that is a good feature. Another way they could do it is, if they are doing speed runs, they could have a leaderboard where the top 3 teams that have speed run that raid or stronghold that week do get special loot and different gear. Now obviously don't make it so hard, so I don't mean the top 3, but that would be a good idea for those hardcore gamers, but try and apply it to everyone. I'm not sure how they could actually do this, but make sure they do it. So maybe if they had a stronghold, they could set a different challenge each week to try and complete. So you might have one with a full team of Rangers, full team of Storm, and then mix and match. You could do that to get different gear or higher chance of dropping something. Now that'd be a good feature in my opinion, but let me know down in the comment section below. Overall, I think the endgame will need some work after a while. However, for the first few months I believe there is enough content to keep fans coming back for more. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video or did learn something about the endgame of Anthem. If you guys did like today's video, make sure to drop it a like. Remember that the goal is 30, so if we could get to 30 likes I'd appreciate it a lot. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with post notifications turned on. It is appreciated. Don't forget to check out the giveaway for Anthem down in the description. But that is pretty much going to wrap up today's video guys. So as always, I'll catch you in the next one.